Are bananas the most dangerous fruit in the world? Well, I'm going to react to this video and find out, so stay tuned and don't go anywhere. Hey, this is Lance McGowan, the Tropical Smoothie Guy, and today I'm going to react to a video on if bananas are really the most dangerous fruit in the world. So I'm kind of interested in seeing this because I like eating bananas in my green smoothies. They better not say that they are the most dangerous. That's going to not influence my decision. Alright, so let's get started.
Hey, this is Ryan of Happy Healthy Vegan. Well, you guys know, anyone who's watched our show for any amount of time knows that we're big fans of bananas here. I have them in my smoothies every day. We buy 40 to 80 pounds of bananas a week.
This is bananas.
And when we do that, we get funny looks from store employees and customers. Hey, isn't that dangerous, all those bananas, all that potassium, all that sugar? So I thought I'd do a little investigation here. Well, it turns out that the media has portrayed bananas to be the most dangerous fruit in the world.
Bananas are one of the most radioactive foods we eat.
What?
Yeah. When it comes to potassium on Earth, a pretty big ratio of those potassium atoms are radioactive isotopes. Get a good source of potassium around you, eat 200 of these. 200 bananas is the equivalent of one chest x-ray.
Wow, sounds pretty scary.
I've had about 8 bananas a day because it's the only fruit that I can get which makes me even remotely feel like I'm eating. Can I get potassium poisoning or something from that?
Yes, you really can.
Really?
You can get cardiac arrhythmias, so your heart rate can go in a funny rhythm if you have enough potassium.
How many bananas put me at risk?
We wouldn't normally recommend more than 1 or 2 a day.
Really, having more than 2 bananas a day puts me at risk for cardiac arrhythmia? Is that for reals? Well, you know, I have like a dozen bananas a day.
A dozen?
A dozen.
Oh, yeah. Easy.
So,
I mean, you both look fit, but a dozen bananas at 100 calories per banana is 1,200. You're starting with 1,200 calories in that smoothie.
Smashing it in.
Plus,
look how thin.
Yeah. Seems like they're worried about me gaining weight from eating bananas, which seems kind of crazy. But what about health risks?
Nutritionally, one banana has about 450 milligrams of the major electrolyte potassium in it.
Uh-oh, here we go about potassium again.
The daily recommended amount of potassium that we should get, which is in quotations, because we don't really know how much we should get, but it's set at about 4,700 milligrams.
Well, it seems like the doctors are afraid for us to get over 4,700 milligrams of potassium. We really don't know what's going to happen to us. Well, let's take a look at what Dr. Greger of nutritionfacts.org has to say about how much potassium we really should get.
For much of the last 3 million years or so, we ate so many plants that we got 10,000 milligrams of potassium in our daily diet. Today, we'd be lucky to get 3,000. Less than 2% of Americans even get the recommended minimum adequate intake of 4,700 a day. 98% of Americans eat potassium-deficient diets, primarily because they don't eat enough plants.
That is sad.
That video was bananas! No, I think that really summarized everything. Like the whole potassium argument, overdosing on it. Well, if 98% of people are deficient in potassium, then getting too much potassium is definitely not the issue. And on top of that, when you look at the sugar content and everything else, I mean, it's a non-issue because there's so many other fruits. And when I eat bananas, I typically put them in a green smoothie where there's greens and other things that have high fiber. And it's just, you've never heard of anyone getting overweight or obese of eating too many bananas. I mean, if he's eating 10 a day, I'm probably eating like 1 or 2 a day on average, but still, it's such a non-issue. Like if we were to focus on something, it should be the amount of processed foods that we're eating, the hamburger, the hot dog, pizza, the french fries, the high animal protein consumption that we're having. So like bananas should be super low on the priority list. What video would you like for me to react to next? Make sure to leave your comments in the section below. Make sure to hit the subscribe button so you can watch more videos like this one.